Cancer. Ooh. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, Jupiter, North and South Node fam. If you got Cancer in your chart, gang, this message is for you. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. I love and appreciate every single one of you for doing this work. This grimy ass mother work, fam. Y'all know the deal. Feeling and dealing is healing to my Philly babes out here. Okay, maybe somebody's from Philly. To my feeling babes out here doing this work. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Shout out to all you guys for putting your time and energy into these readings so that I can pick up on the vibes, fam. Again, love, like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys a trillion times. So, gang, you have Pisces and Capricorn in your chart too. If so, this is heavy your message. This is your message, fam. So there's a decision or something that you're trying to make right now. There's something that you are trying to decide on when it comes to certain investments, especially when it comes to the home life, is what I'm seeing and hearing too. So Capricorn is the 10th season of the zodiac year and the first sign of winter. This season begins on the long dark nights of the solstice, but progressions into the rebirth of the sun and the beginning of daylight's return. So something could have happened during the winter time or is going to happen through Capricorn season, and especially when it comes to the fourth house, when it comes to the home life. So there could be a big shift happening when it comes to the home life, is what I'm hearing too. So things could feel like it's very like icy cold or just very brutal, but there's a lot of strength and wisdom and that's being gained while you're going through this darkness or this struggle or this thing that's happening within the love life, is what I'm hearing too. It's like you as Capricorns energy, it's this energy of having this grit while in the struggle and still staying focused and allowing yourself to keep going to accomplish what it is that you need to accomplish to finally earn your position of where you want to head towards when it comes to the fourth house, when it comes to this happy home or happy life position in your life right now. Yeah, home and family is the fourth house. So you could just be in the space of trying to figure out what is needing to be the solid foundation when it comes to home and family right now. Some of the things we hold nearest and dearest to our hearts are located in the house. And so this is where we protect and hold our most sacred and valuable possessions and relationships. So it also reminds us to consider how we grew up and how the lessons we learned from our parents may be reappearing in our adult lives. So there could be just this space also that certain ideologies and things aren't going as planned when it comes to home and family. So ideologies that you grew up in are no longer going to hold weight in how you should or want to build when it comes to family and home life. So there's a big shift that's happening when it comes to, again, the family and home life. And you are just in the space of kind of, although there is this struggle, although that there is this kind of darkness that's happening in this area of your life, you are doing everything in your power with Pisces coming out. You're doing everything in your power to allow to kind of be in this daydream of having faith and holding tight and knowing, even though that through the darkness, there still is light at the end of the tunnel, is what I'm seeing and hearing. And so something could even shift even more in the springtime through Pisces season, where this is the return of the spring equinox. So because of this dark period, or this transition of winter, this cold period, this shifting, this isolation kind of space of what's happening in the home life, it's going to shift even more when it comes to Pisces season through the spring equinox. And it's going to continue to flow in this direction. It's going to be more of a gently flowing, kind of wintry, flowy kind of breeze. Things are going to ease up, is what I'm seeing and hearing in Pisces season. So things are just really brewing up, or have been, or you're seeing a lot of shifts that is just happening or needing to happen when it comes to this home life. Yeah, so you're shifting into this reflective space right now that's making you look back at even the previous year and forward into the next. So you're really, that's why I was saying earlier, like making this judgment about how or where you want to live, where you want to go, what you want to do, how you want to connect. You're really trusting your intuition when it comes to this. And you could have not have been when you were going through this phase or dark night of the soul kind of energy. But you're now making this judgment that you do want to trust in your intuition moving forward, and you're trusting your intuition when making certain decisions about family and home. So really emphasis on just family and home life that's shifting for you guys right now. So y'all let me know what that is. Sending you guys so much love through all that transition, because this shit ain't easy, as you guys already know. So the waning Gibson is a time for saying thank you. Again, so this heavy reflection that's happening, so there could have just been a big shift that just needed to happen for you to get into this reflective space of your life to make these decisions moving forward. And so you're even seeing that you're having more gratitude when it comes to the experience that you had to go through to get to where you're going now. So the gratitude and appreciation through this time and shift, because without it, it wouldn't help you into this next phase or chapter of your life, is what I'm seeing and hearing. It is a time when we should look around at all the good things we have going on and take note of how we have grown lately. As I was saying, without this dark night of the soul, without this spiritual awakening, without this shift that was needing to happen in the home life, it was going to be stuck and stagnant if nothing was changing. So because things are shifting, you're now seeing it for what it is. You're now understanding how to begin the process of letting go and releasing any energy that you no longer need in your life, is what I'm seeing and hearing. The first part of letting go is taking a moment to appreciate all of the good things that fill our lives. As we were saying, even though you're going with that Capricorn energy, even though you're going through this struggle, you're also looking at the parts of appreciating the struggle for what it is and seeing the good that it's going to fill you up with in the long run. So you should take the time to show gratitude for the people and events that have helped you get where you are. You may be wrapping up an important area, moving through a big change, or being beginning to grieve these changes. So it could even just be yourself. You're grieving the old version of yourself that can no longer go with you into the next chapter of your life. And so there's no rush in moving on to the next thing just yet. So again, heavy on this, you're trying to make a decision on when to shift or how to shift this, or when it's time to make these shifts and moves ahead. So take some time to observe your journey and learn what you can from your previous experiences. And the shadow of the moon will make its way back soon. Observe what you can while there is still light to see. So you are being enlightened of what's happening and what you need to do when it comes to the home life, family traditions, upbringings, all of it. You're starting to understand that certain ideologies, certain belief systems, certain ways of living, breathing, doing are no longer progressing you into this next phase of your life. And so you're seeing that, and you're making these judgments of what it is you need to let go of, who, what, all the things. And you're shifting in the direction that's going to get you into the alignment that you're meant to be aligned and fully in divine time and alignment with, is what I'm seeing and hearing too. 1122. So giving yourself the space and grace so that you're able to, why things haven't been, and this was in reverse, why things haven't been manifesting in your life is because of this stagnation, because of this auspicious space and time that you were having to go through and heal through. This is why the abundance and things weren't coming into fruition. So now you are clearing the contract and karmic contract and cycles so that you can bring these gifts, these talents, these healing, this grounding, this forward movement into fruition now. And you're making that decision and judgment moving forward, because you are now, or you are going to become in a clearer space as you continue to do the work of cleansing and healing and letting go. When you know who and what that is what I'm hearing and seeing too. Ooh, Cancer. This is deep revelations that are coming into fruition and taking place for you, so that it helps you, yeah, look at this, so that it helps you move forward to make these wiser and healthier decisions ahead, so that it's heart over head, yeah, that's going to be beautiful and bring so much love and sunshine and bright energy that you're being enlightened to, and even just within yourself and even in your energy too, that's going to help brighten you up, because you've been so caught in this darkness. Yeah, it's going to put you in an emotionally available and healthy space that you're able to just understand and know about you and yourself, and how and what it is you need to release and let go of. Because whatever it is that you've been holding back emotionally, physically, spiritually, the gifts, they no longer can be hidden from you anymore, is what I'm seeing and hearing. So with the Page of Wands, you're starting to ignite, the passions within you are starting to reignite or ignite again. And you're learning about this about you. And this is where you're going to receive your overflow of abundance, of this new beginning of your life, of that reciprocity, of the home life, of how you want it to truly be, is what I'm hearing and seeing. Yeah, so you're no longer going to be in this position of, with the King of Swords, of making rash decisions that you could have, that could have been cutthroat decisions that were very low vibrational and toxic, that put you in positions of these spaces. Now you're taking that leap of faith to switch it up, because it's destined, it's been written for you, and it's something that you've been wishing and praying for too, that you now have manifested into your reality. Ooh, one more, especially when it comes to love. So you're taking this leap of faith because now you're seeing all the signs and synchronicities. You're no longer in your head about it. That was blocking you. Yeah, when it comes to who it is that you love and who you want to be with. Ooh, Cancer, I'm going to leave this beautiful message right here. It's coming. It's coming, fam. It's coming into fruition because you're doing the work. You're making room for what it is that you need to let go of, shedding these old layers and chapters and skins and everything that is no longer a part of this next chapter and journey, so that you can make room for all this love and abundance to come into fruition. Ooh, I love this, Cancer. Love, like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Thank you guys a trillion times for being right here. I will tap in with you soon. Peace and so much love.